Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. De Bruyne! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a good ball played into space. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can get that clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's a throw. He's found a way through. That was always going to be the keeper's. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Pickford punts it upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, perfectly measured that. No goals as yet. Cafu fiddles it through.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
And the shot! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Short changes him with that pass. And the counter is on. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aimed beyond the defence. Always onto this. De Bruyne. Great chance! It's there!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Has been indicated.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had.
And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That's a little off target. Some resolute defending there. That's really well cleared. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
71,550.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nicked it back promptly. Palmer. This is promising. Casillas is there to clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy. Palmer. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Adams cuts it out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Added time.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Works it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Plays a delicate ball. Adams is there and he can get that clear. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Okay, interesting. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That has been cut short. Koundé, he's gone forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, good take in a good area. And Messi! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's gone looking for safety. Olise. Van Nistelrooy. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well timed, excellent interception. Still goalless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Gets his pass away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's clever. It's a goal kick. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Messi. There's the shot! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Koundé, and that's another good win of the ball. And it's lofted through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Van Bouten can get it clear. And we have our very first corner.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Real chance here! And that is expertly dealt with. Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Look at the space here! And the shot! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And the shot! He has done it! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get rid. Pass is just off target. And that was very necessary. And he's managed to gift it back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Aimed beyond the defence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Davids does really well to... Davids! And that would have won it.
Davids really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
De Bruyne! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Davids cuts it out. Out for a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. I think we're just about done here. Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Great chance here to level it up. Messi! He went for the curler. And reclaimed it in a trice. Keeper's ball. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame any... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is lovely. Honest! Cannavaro gets good distance on it. And here's Eto'o. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strengths, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. De Bruyne! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Caught offside that time. Beckenbauer. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And the pass is intercepted. Stoichkov, and the shot! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Botafogo looking to pass. He's had a hit! Goal! Botafogo!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Botafogo have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Harness! They want to be quick to recover this. Well, there's the clearance. De Bruyne.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that has put paid to that. Stoichkov looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to clear it. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that has not gone well. Well read, and the danger is averted. Throw in. Martinez. Van Nistelrooy. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No way through. And he's in on goal!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again, and tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. He's found some space. Can he put it away? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Daniel Van Buiten. Number 5, Cannavaro. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
Passes
22,
coming off in quick succession here.
Number 30,
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This might spell danger.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get... Big chance! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, what a ball he's in here!
There will be
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Haaland! Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to belt it away. That is good alertness. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bastoni makes the interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, just skips past his man. He's got the shot away! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's the clearance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne. Al Nassr, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka. Beckham. And he's managed to get... Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! There is the breakthrough! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established. Well, hits one! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Guadalajara are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, what has happened here? Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target. And the keeper takes decisive action. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Endrick gets flagged offside. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Endrick has found the net here, of course. And here's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's taking no chances there. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dinks one through. And the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well-timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That has been cut short. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Wesley Sneijder.
Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Great chance! It's their second corner of the game. And that is out of play. And he's gone looking for safety. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Tchouaméni. And now the breakaway. Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he put it away? And it's a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's been... Yamal! And he's there to clear it. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Tchouaméni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Ruben Dias makes the interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Batistuta. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Van der Ven kept his eye on it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary... And it's been given away! Batistuta. Cleared away. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in...
Schneider! That was travelling.
Cannavaro. Musiala.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ter Stegen clears. White. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 26,
White.
Van Dijk. Number 42, Musiala. Number 22,
Guardiola.
De Bruyne. Number 8.
And the two sides
Messi.
separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Haaland. Number 3,
Messi.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 21, Tchouaméni.
Malaysia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Ter Stegen comes out and deals with it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with
Haaland! And that has been knocked clear. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has put paid to that.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
I think we're just about done here.
Malaysia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Neymar finds himself offside. And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. Tries a shot!
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Adams makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Haaland! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Al Nassr are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Nistelrooy. That's a throw. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Now it's Haaland. He's got a great hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's taking no chances there. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to get it away. Oh, what has happened here? Just a goal. And Bernardo Silva! They've scored! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Palmer. He's played him through. Now that's well seen too. And he's heaved it away. De Bruyne. Oh, well played. Modric. Haaland. Mbappe. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. He's beaten the last man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Bernardo Silva!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Traumeri. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's burst through! And they've got rid. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Chouameni. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Van Nistelrooy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Modric. Van Basten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get rid. That's been cut out, well played. Davids. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. Mbappe! Oh, he's bustling through here! He rises! And that was very necessary.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just too much on that. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Number 8, Van Nistelrooy.
Al Nassr take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a sharp pass.
Al Nassr probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Mbappe. I think we're just about done here. Well timed, excellent interception. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Minutes has been indicated.
Koundé. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he was quick to react. That's that, the end. Al Nassr have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable in...